Alright, so hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to pull this stator cover off and get this timing chain out, and hopefully, I haven't told you guys about this I don't think, find a missing alignment dowel for the cylinder. I don't know if it wasn't in there when I started tearing down the motor or it fell in while I was working on it, but I can't find it anywhere. But we're going to take this thing, get it flipped over here. We'll take this thing, loosen all of our bolts. I believe we have to take the starter gear cover off here and pull the starter gear out. Loosen these bolts all the way around 8 millimeters and pop this cover off and check out what's inside there. And we'll do a little time lapse here and get back with you guys. Okay, well, we're back. Got the cover off. I was going to pull the flywheel, but I'm not going to have the nut or the puller to get this one off. I thought I did, but I'll show you what we found. Well, we've got some what looks like JB Weld material from where they JB welded the cylinder. Crappy part is I believe this for sure needs to come off. I thought maybe I could fish the timing chain out of there. I had never actually pulled one that way, but I apparently can't. There's even some JB Weld stuff down in the counterbalance. So we're going to have to get a flywheel puller. We can maybe we can rack it with a punch and hammer here and see if it'll pop off. If it doesn't, we're kind of at a dead stop for now. We can, fill the motor with some diesel and flush out what we can see. But then I might pull the piston off for you guys. I feel like most everybody knows how, but this might be neat to show you. If you don't, it'll definitely teach you something. But counterbalance removed on me. We're gonna get that out of there. That might just be an alignment pin for the side of the case, and that's what it is. So we still have a missing alignment pin. That's gonna suck, folks. Alright, thank you. Okay, so I kind of went in to edit the footage from after I got the motor out and whatnot, and realized that the GoPro, I had failed to hit the record button on it to time lapse what I'd done. So I'm going to show you guys what's going on here, give you an update as to why you haven't been seeing any videos lately. We're kind of waiting on parts and waiting on some tools. We have to order a flywheel puller for this bike. I didn't realize I didn't have one. I thought I did, but I'll show you guys what we've got going on here as far as what's on the workbench, how we've got it kind of sorted out. It's kind of still a mess. We're going to try to get all of that sorted, set up to where we can actually port the head. We're going to do the porting. We're just going to do a cleanup. We're not going to do nothing fancy. Hopefully we can make something cool out of it. But I'll show you guys what's going on here. Alright, so we got the carburetor, the valve cover, the head. It's all kind of like first engine parts that came out, right? They're all kind of neatly laid out here. Here's your head bolts. They are different lengths. They do go in different places, if I remember right. Your longer ones go towards the inside of the head, and your shorter ones go towards the outside. It's pretty easy to tell when you get there. We have the old junk cylinder here with the giant hole in it. Speaking of, the reason I think that happened, if you look at this head, this is where your exhaust cam would set. See that circle plane there? Or a circle, half moon? Whoops, I need to get that. That rides in this little groove in here, which rides in the groove on the cam bearing. I think they might have left that out, or did not get the cam setting correctly against this groove back here that actually kind of aligns it on the back side. And it walked, the cam walked forward, allowing the timing chain to rub the cylinder here. That's about the only thing I can think of, because the cam chain is actually pretty screwed up. Get it to focus. You can see where it's wore there. It is stiff as a board. I mean, but we got the side cover off now. I think I got some pretty decent video of that, but pretty simple. Pull your bolts for your starter gear. Pop your starter gear out. 2 bolts behind there. Here and here. These bolts here. Cover pops right off. You do have an alignment pin that will go here and right here. You gotta watch those. Don't let them fall down on the motor.
Yeah.
We have not found the missing dowel pin yet, or it's also an alignment pin for the cylinder. It'll be one of these right here. We have yet to find that. Hopefully we do pretty shortly, because there isn't one in the bottom of the cylinder. Right there and right there. Nowhere to be found. I didn't hear it drop down the motor. As far as I know, it's actually not in that motor. Hopefully it isn't. But oil drain bolt. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff just lying. These are just mostly motor mount, sprocket, master link. We got the piston laying out here. If you ever need to take a piston out, this circlip right here, piston, they call it the wrist pin. They call it the wrist pin circlip. Anyways, that one's always, this one's kind of hard to get out, so I don't know if it's kind of marred up or not. Anyways, slides out that way. We'll slide out either way. I'm pretty sure on a YFZ. I've only done it one way, but I'm pretty sure it will. Behind your cover here. Here sets your stator. Always check that bad boy out. Make sure it's not burnt up. You see any broken wires anywhere. Anyways, tools we're waiting on. We were waiting on the crankcase, or not the crankcase, the flywheel puller. Oh, right here. Anyways, this is a flywheel puller for a Honda 450R. It doesn't actually tell the markings on it. These are all the markings that are on this one. I don't remember what the exact fitment is on it, but anyways, those threads you see here, this part right here will thread down onto it. This here you will turn with your wrench or impact, which is the easiest. It pushes against your crankcase or your crank right here, pulls flywheel off, then allows you access to get that daggum cam chain out of there. This is your one-way gear for your starter. This is your balancer. And also, I'm not sure, I never had this side cover off. Yeah, anyways, that's your balancer. we get time, we get the part in. We will get this knocked off, pull that chain out, then we're going to put the drain bolt in, plug up this little hole here. We're going to fill this whole bottom in full of diesel fuel, drain it out to get some of this junk out. There was actually a bunch of junk from the JB Weld that gotten down in the motor. So we don't want that plugging stuff up. Definitely not. But I'll get this video uploaded so you guys don't think we're just bailing out on you. I think we're going to leave the shifter that's welded on for now. We'll see what happens. with all that being said, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Or a great week, because you'll probably see this on Monday. We're going to enjoy the snow that we have gotten recently, about maybe 3 inches. Might have a clip in there for you of that too. And don't forget to like, subscribe to these videos. It keeps me motivated to get these videos out to you. This is my part-time hobby, so making the videos isn't necessary for me, but if you guys like them, I'm going to keep making them. With that, you guys have a good night, have a great week, and don't have a crappy Monday morning. See ya.